So you're looking to move to Northwest Arkansas, and you're sitting there asking yourself, is Bentonville still a good place for me to relocate to in 2025? Well, my friend, this video, I'm going to help answer that question with 5 areas of interest to help you decide, does this make sense for you or not? My friend, if we haven't had a chance to meet yet, my name's Anthony Mosley, and I'm a real estate broker here in Bentonville, Arkansas. And I help people just like you every day decide, is Northwest Arkansas the next best place for you to move to? Whether it's Bentonville, Bella Vista, Rogers, Springdale, Fayetteville, or somewhere in between in regards to our Northwest Arkansas area. What I've helped other clients do is decide exactly on which town and which area of that town to move to. And then I've had some folks come into town, check it out, and say, you know what, this isn't for us. But let's say for a minute it is, and let's dig into our video in no particular order. Let's talk about cost of living. Is Bentonville still a great place to move to? I hear it's getting more and more expensive. Yes, my friend, you heard correctly. In fact, Northwest Arkansas and Bentonville specifically live a little bit more like a mid-market city like Kansas City or Nashville in regards to our cost of living. Arkansas itself ranks as one of the most cost-effective in the entire country. However, up here in the northwest corner of Arkansas, Benton and Washington County respectively, tend to live a lot more expensive comparatively to the rest of the state of Arkansas. Some of your major factors that go into your cost of living, of course, is the housing itself. Real estate prices have been on the rise, and Bentonville is no different. Rising prices. Our taxes get reassessed every few years, and they don't assess them down. They've been assessing them higher. In all my comparison videos, and when we're talking about cost of living, I would really encourage you to check out Forbes.com, or if you could find another cost of living calculator on a different website, plug in your city wherever you're living today and what your wages are there, and then plug in Bentonville and what your wages would be here. And that will help you understand the cost of living calculator, the cost of living on a newspaper, a haircut, movie theaters, all the way up to housing, taxes, healthcare, of how it might stack up where you currently are compared to where you might be here in Bentonville. Number 2 on our list as to why Bentonville still is a great place to move in 2025 is corporate growth and the job market. If you're not aware, the world's largest retailer, Walmart, is headquartered right here in Bentonville. And in fact, recently they've had many employees called to the home office, their new home office located just down the street from where I'm shooting this video, to come and work locally. Many of their employees can no longer work remotely, and so they're saying, come to Bentonville, live here, and work on the new campus. Now, I do understand that many of those employees have chosen not to, so maybe there's more job growth, more opportunity for you to get your feet in the door at Walmart. If Walmart isn't your thing, there are many other businesses that are here. A couple corporates that are just down the street are JB Hunt Transportation, as well as Tyson Foods. Now, granted, Walmart is a large retailer, so there's a lot of ancillary businesses that help support Walmart and many other people that move here from other areas. So construction trades, consumer packaged goods companies, transportation companies, lawn mowing companies, roofing companies, you name it, anything in regards to residential real estate or commercial real estate, of course. But our local economy here in Bentonville is booming. We're growing in tech, retail sectors, as well as healthcare. Alice Walton School of Medicine is going to matriculate, yes, that's a word, matriculate their first class here in 2025 on the opening of the new Alice Walton School of Medicine. I love that the acronym pretty much spells awesome, because that's awesome. And kind of a dork like that. In regards to future trends, Northwest Arkansas is looking to grow to nearly 1 million people by the year 2050. Number 3 on our list, of course, is recreation. There are hundreds of miles of mountain biking trails, not just some backwoods single track trails. These are well-maintained, professionally built trails just out your front door or just down the street. Some of the trail systems include Slaughter Pen Phases 1, 2, and 3, Kohler Mountain Bike Preserve, which is my favorite trail system. There's Handcut Hollow. The next town just north of Bentonville is Bella Vista, which you can get on the Razorback Greenway and ride from Slaughter Pen up to the Back 40 Trails or Little Sugar Trails. It was just announced on the west side of 49, right up here on the map by Oldham Road and Business 71. There's going to be a chairlift. That's right, my friend. If you're a mountain biker and you like to do gravity-fed trails like I do, those jump lines that are a lot of fun, we're going to have a chairlift that will take you from the base all the way up to the top, around 20 miles of gravity-fed trails, I understand, that is being currently developed here in the next couple months. Yes, I know I'm talking about a city north or maybe a city south, but you have to understand geographically, my friend. Bentonville to Bella Vista, it's literally the next town up. If you're on the Bentonville Square and you want to get to Bella Vista, you could be to Bella Vista in less than 5 minutes. Or if you want to get to Rogers from the Bentonville Square, you could be to Rogers in less than 5 to 10 minutes. Depending on traffic and where you are on the square, Beaver Lake is only 30-35 minutes away. The University of Arkansas is 30 to 45 minutes away. Arkansas is called the natural state, so if you're here in Bentonville, you have close proximity to Missouri, Oklahoma, all of Northwest Arkansas, all within an hour. In fact, Branson, if you've never been to Silver Dollar City or visited Branson, that's only a couple-hour drive down the road, and there's roller coasters, lakes, rivers, streams, ponds, camping, hunting, fishing, all very close by to Bentonville. Number 4 on our list is quality of life and community vibe. Many of the developers in Northwest Arkansas and specifically Bentonville are trying to still keep that community vibe with community events like First Friday on the square in Bentonville throughout the summer months. Many of our running, biking, and trail events all start at the Bentonville Square or finish on the Bentonville Square. So we're using that square just like they did in the old days as a place of gathering to be able to know what's going on with the farmers market, to be able to know what's going on at the city center. I believe what they're trying to do is keep that small town feel with the big city amenities. If you're planning a trip to Bentonville, be sure to check out one of our 8 museums that are here, namely Crystal Bridges or the Momentary. Maybe you want to check out the Walmart Museum. Bentonville is considered family friendly and safe. Now, as a realtor, I have to be careful what I say there. I would encourage you to go to crimegrade.org and check out Bentonville's crime rating. They'll also give you a rating based off of the types of crime. And if you think that's surprising, go and look at your town and see how they compare. Lastly, on quality of life, consistently, Bentonville schools rank toward the absolute top of best schools in the state of Arkansas. And I'm talking about niche.com, schooldigger.com. Even Zillow has a school rating system that ranks Bentonville consistently at the top of the list. Before I talk about our 5th and final topic today, I want to ask you if you are serious about moving to Bentonville and the surrounding Northwest Arkansas area. I've done you one better. Down in the comments below is a link to my relocation guide. Consider that our first steps of potentially working together. I'd love to schedule a call with you and see how I might be able to help serve you and your family in your potential move to Bentonville and the surrounding area. Last but not least on our list is, why now? Is Bentonville still a good place? Isn't Bentonville turning into the next Austin, Texas? You've heard of Silicon Valley? How about Silicon of the Ozarks? My friend, yes, there's certainly a lot of people that are moving here on the regular. In fact, Northwest Arkansas Council states that there are 36 net people per day moving to Northwest Arkansas. Now, Bentonville has its own little piece of that pie, but people are moving here from all over, and that does tend to change the local culture at times. I was speaking on the phone with a client of mine moving here from Florida, and they were concerned about that. However, they also said, but you know what, Anthony? What drew us to the area is the people that are there, and the people that have moved there are all attracted to one another in regards to how they treat one another, how they wave, how they hold open the door, how they let someone at a 4-way stop pass in front of them. Earlier, I had mentioned regions like Silicon Valley and Austin, Texas. Each one of those regions had significant growth. Has there ever been a time when you wish you got in on the ground floor with something before it took off? My friend, the word about Bentonville is out. It already is, but I believe the growth curve is still right about here and getting ready to take off. My prediction for the next 5 to 10 years in Bentonville is, yeah, my friend, we're going to continue to grow. We may have growing pains in regards to roads, development, construction, high-tension power lines, but we're also going to have more development in city amenities, mountain biking trails. I would bet to believe that our regional airport is also going to grow in size, delivering more non-stop flights to more locations. Either way, my friend, I truly believe that Bentonville is still a wonderful place to relocate to in 2025. You decide. It's always a pleasure to put this information together for you, my friend, and now you know a little bit more about what life is like in and around Bentonville. Thanks for watching.